Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We've got a new drop of Team of the Season cards, as well as one of the best flashback cards ever in NHL Hockey Ultimate Team. If you guys enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe, and let's get into the video. All right, now the first thing I want to bring up is this new community tab vote that was put in the banners. We were able to find it a little bit earlier in today. If you follow me on Twitter, I tweeted it out. But you can kind of guess and see by the list of players available in the community Team of the Season voting that will be done on the forum. Again, you can use this QR code and get taken right there. But it looks like the community Team of the Season, which will go live on April 6th, so next Friday, I believe that checks out. You'll get 4 NA players, 4 EU players, 1 EU overseas player, so that'd be outside of the league, 2 Young Stars players, and a women's player. So some of the more highlighted players that are in this list, which basically confirms they will not be a North American Team of the Year or Team of the Season player, is we've got Austin Matthews. It was all but assured that he wasn't going to get a North American Team of the Season card, but also Cale Makar, he's not getting one either. So you can go ahead and vote for these players if you want to have them into the community Team of the Season. The European side of things, Zabinajad is not going to be included in any more of the Team of the Years for European side. Same with Malkin and Ovechkin. And then also Victor Hedman down there as well. If I were to hazard a guess, Victor Hedman, Ovi, Matthews, and Makar are all going to be the ones that everyone votes for because they're the ones that have the best cards if they all hit 99. So that's just a guess of mine. But you can go ahead and vote. Again, it is in the QR code right in that banner. The one thing I'm confused about is that in the Young Stars list, there's no Jake Sanderson. So I don't know how you give it to Power, but not Jake Sanderson. I have no idea. Maybe they have something planned where they're going to give him a card, but I have no idea on that one. All right, on to the Team of the Season players that were released today. We've got the 93, Andrei Kuzmenko. Obviously, no screenshot or headshot for him, which is just a brutal look. But nonetheless, he is now in the game. He's got gold unstoppable force in close quarters. That's all you really need, unfortunately. So he does have the two kind of important abilities there. He's almost all maxed out. At this stage of the game, guys, in the low to high 90s, all these cards are going to be good. But if you are a Vancouver Canuck fan, you can get Kuzmenko here. Unfortunately, no headshot, though. Next up, we got the 93, Artemi Panarin. He's got Workhorse as well as Spark and then Fly the Zone and Wingman, so we can get 2 to skating on both sides of the coin there, and Gladiator, 96 speed, 96 acceleration. Artemi Panarin cards always feel very weak on the puck, especially in higher divisions. Elite Edges is going to make him really fun in terms of skating, and he does have silver unstoppable force. He is a lot like Connor Bedard's Master Set card, the next gen one, and his shot is fantastic. Hand stats are great, but he will get knocked off the puck quite a bit, even with silver unstoppable force, especially as we get into the later in the year with a lot of these 99s that are massive with truculence and things like that. So while it does help he has unstoppable force, the silver version, it's not going to completely overcome the fact that he's 6'1", 173. However, I am thrilled to see that the new Team of the Season Kirill Kaprizov is getting gold unstoppable force. Again, this is going to help out a little bit more that he's only 5'10". He is 202, which is a little bit bigger than Panarin is. This will help him with getting knocked off the puck. Again, he's still going to get stumble animations against some of the bigger guys like Holik and players like that, but it won't be nearly as bad as it was when you don't have unstoppable force on this card. Everything else you can pretty much avoid at this stage of the game, but gold unstoppable force is easily the most important zone ability on Kirill Kaprizov cards. Going over some of the prime times, we've got the 95 Nick Suzuki now. He's got Magician and Applesauce as well as Bombarded and Heart and Soul. So kind of a brutal trio of synergies there. But he does have 95 speed, 96 acceleration, and 99 agility. He is outside of progression. 99 hands, almost max shooting, and 93 on the draw as well. So a very, very good card. Gold unstoppable force. Definitely one of the more usable Nick Suzuki cards that you can get in the game right now. So if you're a Montreal Canadian fan, I'd be on the lookout for this 95 Nick Suzuki. And if you pack him, I guarantee you he's going to be more expensive than some of the middle 90 primetime and Team of the Week cards because he is a Montreal Canadian. Moving on to some other prime times, I want to shout out this 87 Kasperi Kapanen. If you are just starting out in Hockey Ultimate Team, you're building up your squad, Kapanen cards are always one of the better ones to start out with early on because he's got 94 speed and acceleration. Outside of that, really nothing that's all that fantastic, but that skating at 87 overall, that's essentially what base Connor McDavid is. So you're going to be able to get him for pretty cheap, and if you were just starting out, you could get base Connor McDavid and this Kasperi Kapanen for pretty cheap and have a mid-90s shooting winger tandem. So just something to keep in mind. We've also got this 94 Jared McCann, but the synergies and the abilities are absolutely brutal. But nonetheless, if you just got this card as a 94, straight up, no abilities, no synergies, if you want to put him on like your third or fourth line, or even your second line, just not activate anything on him, 94 speed, 94 acceleration. He's also got 96 agility and 94 balance. He's max in shooting power and accuracy almost as well. Very, very well-rounded card. 92 body checking, 90 faceoffs. This is actually a sneaky, decent card. And again, I feel like a lot of people are going to stare at the abilities and synergies, but if you are looking for a cheaper mid-90s card, this is going to be him. And then all the way back from NHL 21, one of the best cards in Hockey Ultimate Team ever, in my opinion, joining Miro Heiskanen on that Mount Rushmore of Hockey Ultimate Team cards. We've got the 95 Sean Couturier, 95 speed and acceleration as well as agility, 98 balance, gold unstoppable force at 99 faceoffs. I think that is important to have at least on one of your centers. 98 body checking, 99 defensive awareness. He also has silver unstoppable force in close quarters. A perfect prototype centerman card. This is essentially almost the exact same, however, as the clutch moments John Tavares. But if he plays anything like he did in NHL 21, his shot was almost automatic. Very, very interesting card here. Now, if you are looking to make his card, it is going to require clutch moments collectibles. So if you go over to the exchange and then the sets, if you go over to the team of the season events, it won't cost you team of the season collectibles, don't worry. I saw the 7 and I almost had a heart attack, but it will cost you 7 clutch moments cards. It is going to be the exact same cost as it was for any of the 95 clutch moments master set players. So you're looking at about 400,000 coins to upgrade them all the way. If you already made John Tavares, I'd probably hold off, but if you're an OG, if you've been playing for a couple years and got to use this card, you probably want to try him out, just like that Heiskanen was back, way back in NHL 20 or 21. If he was 21, that's a really good year of cards. I can't remember, but two of my favorites, but he is very, very similar to this John Tavares. So if you've already made him and you're no money spent, I would probably just hold off, but nonetheless, still a fantastic card. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comments section down below, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.